Hello and welcome to part two of the me building the ORKS Kill Rig model. I say it's in here, it's not, it's this an empty box, but yeah, I've come a long way. I haven't built any more of it, by the way. I've just kind of tinkered with some of the existing minis. I've been building a dreadnought recently. So that's coming along quite well. Oh, a little bit of an echo there. I'll turn that down. So yeah, let's carry on building this kill rig. I did promise that I wouldn't touch it, so that we could, you know, carry on with it, which is great. So yeah, I've almost finished the combat patrol, you could say. So we've just got these parts here. Just these big sprues, and I think we started on the legs. I'm not sure whether I'll finish it tonight. I'd like to finish it tonight. That would be quite cool. But if I don't, then I'll finish it. I'd say during the week, maybe Saturday. I'll have some time. But I do want to finish Magnus on Saturday. So if anybody's about on Saturday, I'd like to finish him. Okay, so we'd pretty much just built the Werboy over here. I built the captain for the Primaris captain for the Conquest Imperium magazine, and I built a couple of the other ones from the magazine. But yeah, let's continue with this then. So they want you to put together the two bodies and then the legs for that side. We might as well just take the other legs off as well, which is 50 and 51. I hope you're all doing well. Hello Kriegsman, hello Revan, hello Maxim, hello Tanker, how you doing? This is the kill rig that I'm building. I'm finishing. I say I'm finishing. Yeah, I'd like to finish it tonight. Here's a little foot, 51. As always, don't feel shy. Please put what you're working on while you're part of this stream in the comments. If you're building, if you're painting, if you're just chilling out, just listening to my really exciting commentary. Have they gone and put a different foot on a different sprue? Don't tell me they have. I don't know, I'm just feeling like in a bit of a candly mood today. Just felt a bit like having a candle there. The weather's been not the best over the last few days. Oh, there's a big foot. It's getting closer and closer to Halloween, one of my favourite times of the year. So I will be building a load of Soulblight Gravelords and Nagash as well during Halloween, so very much looking forward to that. Chilling to the only hair. Well, I'm keeping them in good condition, he says. I think they're all right. I think they're nice and clean. They're nice and cut, and I say filed, but I think they're getting bigger. I think they're getting stronger. I'm picking things up and putting them back down again in the gym. So yeah, thank you. Now I'm really sort of conscious about my hands now and my fingers. Make sure I haven't got any hangnails and things. But yeah. Okay. Nagash is an awesome model to build. Yeah, I'm looking forward to him. We're going to have I'm going to get some, well, I'm going to have a candle or two when I'm building Nagash for Halloween. I'm looking forward to that build. What I think I'll do is I'll build the Mongol, which is here in this little set, and that will take all of 5 minutes, and then we'll crack on with Nagash. I'll go with the Soul Blight. I've already got my knob out for you. Me push. I've got, look, can you not see it? Again, you asked to see my knob last live stream and you still haven't learned. I've always got the knob out on the table. Two, I doubled up for you. You know, it's unfortunately I can't, you know, improve your knob detection, can I? That's up to you to sort of work on, my friend. You know, I just put them out there. I've got the War Boss as well. I've got Grazgul. I've got the massive, absolutely such a tank. It's like almost the size of a like an old school boxy dreadnought. And that huge chopper is just, well, there's no other word for it, is there really? It's just ginormous. I mean, it's as tall as a Death Dread, I think. It's like the ultimate pizza cutter. It's just such a massive war boss, biggest war boss. But I'm surprised at the size of these big boys as well. These are, yeah, I'd say bigger than I expected. These are a decent size, and I like their subtle sort of changes in poses, like just all change from the neck, really. Whereas the Great White Squig has the whole engine and things in. Really loving the orcs for Orktober. Is Nagash come with a square base? No, I think he comes with a. Oh, this might end horribly. Nagash shouldn't come with a square base. He comes with a oval base because that's what's on the box. I think they swapped him to his new box a little while ago. And when they do that, they often take the opportunity to change the base as well. Not a big fan of the square bases. I think I did the tongue. Yeah, I did that tongue. I did these little legs. Yep, just these feet as well. And then we can glue this squig beast. Oh, you've only got a 240 stream quality. Oh, sorry. Sorry, you've only got that stream quality. Right. What I'm going to do is actually clean these halves of him first. Jason, are you picking up the Black Templar sound? Templar set sounds false advertisement to call it an army sept though. I think it's more of a travesty that it doesn't have, I say completely new models. I'm being really harsh here, but I would expect all army sets, because they have done in the past, you know, like the brand new ones, to have new models only in them, like the Sisters did, the Lumineth did, the Orc one did. I was expecting the same for the Templars one, but no, they just threw in a Redemptor Dreadnought, and I've already got 4. Do you get another Redemptor in this set? I don't think you do. But I've already got 4, so I don't need don't need a 5th one. An army set. I really like the front cover of the Codex. I don't know, the jury's out on the Black Templar set. I might get it. I don't know. Again, some of the minis I'm on the fence with. There's a few that look really nice. I mean, I'll go through them in the news and pre-order video on Saturday. I wish I could, guys. I wish I could do like a video a day, you know, covering the Warhammer community. Like once they've posted all they can post during that day, for me to do a video just on those posts, because I'd give you the, you know, my thoughts and opinions kind of really quite quickly after the release. But I guess I'll just cover it on the Saturday morning. But yeah, some of the minis look really cool, but some of them look, I don't know, like they need the toilet, or they're gonna fall over, or you know, I haven't quite made peace with the neophyte type unit either. But I don't know. What do you guys think of the Black Templars? I'm always more interested to find out what you guys think and whether you're gonna go for it. And from what I've heard from other people, they seem to like the new Black Templars minis, which is great. But what do you guys think of the upgrade set as well? There's a cheeky little bonus in the upgrade set for the Black Templars. All I'll say is look at the little piece next to the hand. That's all I'm going to say. You know, make your own mind up. I like the relic Crusade helmet. I wish there was more, but you know, I do like that helmet. It's quite nice. Compared to Battle Wagon, what's your opinion? My opinion on what? Sorry. Am I meant to sort of read between the lines? What this compared to the Battle Wagon? That's a difficult one because I don't have the new Battle Wagon set. I know it's just the old Battle Wagon set with an extra roller, but I really wanted the Death Roller sort of expansion, but I never got around to getting it. And again, it's difficult for me to give my full opinion of this set when I've literally just cleaned 2 parts. I can give opinions on sets, like looks of models, but actually the experience of building them and things. I think this one will be more satisfying than the Battle Wagon. The Battle Wagon is showing its age a little bit now. Yeah, Ork trucks as well. God, don't get me started on those. They are, yeah. I think it's just the instructions for them. I think, yeah, that definitely affects how your opinion on a kit. I mean, the Moiraxes, I really like the Moiraxes, but one of the main reasons is because the instructions are so good. And for a little like £37 kit, really quite cool, and they exceeded my expectations. Well, I can tell you I've officially completed Spider-Man. I've been playing that a fair bit. I haven't like platinumed it, haven't like 100%ed it, but I'm a bit Spider-Man'd out. But I have a lot more respect for Spider-Man now. I think it's definitely the best superhero game since the Batman ones. So I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to playing the Miles Morales in a month or two, sort of Christmas time maybe. I might load that up. I just wanted to complete this one before I started that one, and I'm glad I did, because yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I thought, would I enjoy it? I just didn't get it on release, and then yeah, held off, and that Spider-Man game has superseded my expectations big time. I'm so pleased that I eventually got hold of it, and it's quite difficult to get hold of, because, well, I mean, if you can get the Game of the Year edition for quite cheap, that'd be a good way of getting it. But if you still, got a PlayStation 4 and things, then I can't recommend it enough. It's fantastic. Just gonna read. Okay. Belly tabards and Simple Sam haircuts. You wish you had the model. Yeah, it's a nice little model, this. I like the Were Boy. I've glued him on, but I don't know whether he quite works on a base, because look, he is sort of like leaning back a fair bit. I don't know. I still think I'll get a Weird Boy, because you can, he's a psyker, so you can use him as a psyker. I don't even have a Weird Boy, I know. I've been thinking about what to get to finish off the Orc army, and I'm not that far off finishing it, really. Luckily, Forge World don't really make that many things for orcs, unlike Necrons, where there's like, you got a Tesseract arc, and then you've got a the Tomb Sentinels, and then you've got the Night Shroud Bomber and all the pylons. I mean, Black Templars use a proper fight. I don't know. Ragnar Blackmane gave Gazgul a bit of a fight. I think the Space Dwarves give Orcs a nice scrap. Kriegsman, you asked me such a good question. What was your favourite resin kit this year, and why? Why don't we just expand it out to everybody? Everybody, what was your favourite resin kit this year, and why? Let's have everybody answer this. And then when I've got no less than 25 answers, I'll disclose mine, because that's how long it'll take me to think of one. Maxim's already thinking, super, he's going to say the Rogue Idol. It's in his live stream every single stream. Are you a fan of the new range then? What, the new range of Orcs? Yeah, I like the new models that they've brought out. I do like these snakebite beast snaggers. I think it works, and it's more squigs at the end of the day. I would have preferred these, like the squigs and the kind of beast feral orcs, almost, more than the kind of speed freak buggies and squig buggies and things like that. When they released those, I thought, oh yes, new orcs. But then we didn't really get new orcs. We just got, new buggies and trucks and things. Well, we didn't even get a new truck, did we? Or a new battle wagon. We just got, I think 5, might have been 6 new buggies. Top marks, whoever can display all of them. We got a new bike. We got the Death Killer War Trike, didn't we? I mean, it's a trike, but Gaz wanted a shiny new body, so he let himself get his head cut off. Yeah, so one thing, some of the literature I've been reading, you know, orcs are really, really hard to kill. Like, they're really, really resilient. I kind of want the Mad Doc Grotznik model, but I kind of don't. I want him because of the lore and the story surrounding him, but I just don't think he's a nice model. I mean, he might have been all right 20 years ago, or 30 years, well, 25 years ago in metal. I'm sure he came out sort of over 20 years ago or so, and then they've I say upgraded him in in Finecast. But yeah, I want him because of the story behind him, not the actual mini. Whereas Badrook, I would like to get Badrook, but I don't feel like I've got enough flash kits to warrant having you know, the main dude of them. Right, let's just cut these armor plates off as well, and then we can stick all this together. Super. What's your big? Oh yeah. Sorry, you asked me the question about the favourite resin kit so far this year. Oh, I don't know. I really like the Lion. I really did like building the Lion, watching them come together. I mean, it's difficult. Like the resin kit that I've built this year. This is the thing, I've been introduced through so many. I mean, the Cerastus Knights I kind of started last year, and the Asterius I did build this year, but that is what a project. That's a bigger project than a Warhound Titan, that one. So there's the Porphyrion actually. Right, 47. I don't know. I'd probably say the word bearer's Praetor, just the normal Praetor. I really enjoyed building him, and he's such a cool looking model with so much detail. Him or the Lion would probably be my go-to. Saying that, I haven't finished building Magnus, but you know. You need something to get your boys into a fight. How easy is the battle wagon to smash together with its old instructions? Well, for an orc, you should be very, very easy for you to smash it together. The instructions aren't that bad. I mean, they're not as bad as the truck. I don't think. Don't quote me on that. I think they came out a similar time, but I actually want to say that the truck came out earlier. Usually I use, it sounds a bit strange, but usually I do use my own videos as reference points for releases and release dates, but then I have to remember that I wasn't making videos kind of, 15 years ago, so I can't give you exact release dates and prices even. Unless I can rely on my memory, which I can tell you that the Stomper was £60 when it first came out. And that's only gone up by £15 in 14 years. Still consists of exactly the same number of parts, and you know. Some people have issues building theirs, but from what I can remember all that time ago, I don't think I had any issues. Right, let's put this squig beast together. We need to put his tongue in first, so that'll just slot just there, I think. Might be worth painting that beforehand. Not today. Building this squig beast thing reminds me of Tyranids. Tyranids come in like halves for their bodies like this. Can't wait to see what Games Workshop have for some of the new beasties from Octarius. I was really hoping for some kind of anti-orc beasties, but I guess we won't get them. Yep, so you can use the Tamiya to fill in some of the gaps, possibly, but also nice bit of filing and green stuff. And that's what I did with the two squigosaurs there, and I think I did a good job. So yeah, you can see this long, you're not going to see it anyway, but it pays to take your time and rectify it. Oh. Ah, okay. Hey, getting some legs on this beast. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what the big project for Super Saiyan is this Christmas. Last Christmas I had the Lego Star Destroyer, and I thoroughly enjoyed building that over a couple of days, few days. Filmed that, and yeah, that was, I was in my element. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking like December will be Titan month. I'm thinking because November's only next month, and I'm pretty sure I'll be focusing on some Lumineth and Soul Blight throughout November. I kind of want to get them finished. Maybe I should have used the Revel glue for this initially. It's a bit thicker than the Games Workshop one. The rest I think I'll clean up with some green stuff. So that is going to be, I'll say, maturing. as we're talking. Right. Are you going to review the new ORK models this October? Yes, Jeremiah, definitely. That is the plan. You know, in terms of the rest of the ORK models I've yet to build and complete, I've just got this one and some of the scenery from the Kill Team set. That's it. I have some plans of getting some other ORK models, like the Big Mech and the Weird Boy, but I might put them on hold for a little while, or I might get them this month. I don't know. I haven't decided. There he is, little chonky boy, and they do say, you know, paint him before you do anything else. That's what they're saying in this. Right, let's build this like carriage thing. Maybe we can. Okay, pop him there. Might be worth clamping him a little bit. There he is, on his merry way. Okay. You ate an orc until you lost a limb. Okay. Right, let's build this carriage thing. So number 40, which isn't any of those. I think it's this thing with the holes in for the aerodynamics, I guess, or weight reduction. Skeletonized is the word. There you go. You sometimes have knives with skeletonized liners. Oh, this takes me back to knife reviews, and that will reduce the overall weight of the of this. Unless there's another reason why they've punctured holes in this for the, you know, for the orcs to have done that. I mean, of course. So got some safety handles. Wow, the orcs are taking health and safety quite seriously, aren't they? 41 and 42. There's a 42. And 41 isn't even on that sprue. Don't think it's on that sprue either. No. It's got to be on the sprue, surely. There are moments like this throughout all build guides where people are just screaming at their screens. Super, it's right there. How can you not see it? I don't know whether I've clicked that off already. There's 42. Where on earth is 41? Can't find it. Have I clipped it off another time? There's 41. I have clipped it off. I've clipped it off apparently. Oh, this will be a joy then. Apparently I've clipped it off at some point. No. Well, that's lost to the ether. It might not be all lost because it might be over here with all these spare parts that I've bundled together. Can't believe it. Honestly can't believe that. And that would be my knob, the sound of my knob hitting the floor. It's alright, it's right here, it's fine, no damage. Ah, right, well, that's an interesting turn of events then. Where it's got to be around here somewhere, surely. Well, I'm getting a bit warm, so bear with me a moment. What we'll have to do is come back to that piece. Just trying to see if it's in the corner of my eye over here. Nestled with all these parts. No, I don't think it is though. No. No, I don't think it's over there. Very peculiar. Very, very peculiar. It's difficult because I haven't really got much room on here to play about with. I'll probably find it and then say panic over. This is a point where I realised that something fell off my desk the other day, and then it disappeared, probably. Ah well, we'll continue it, and then we'll probably just find it at some point in the not too distant future. Might have to look at my unboxing to see if it does exist. Anyway, let's carry on. It'll be around here somewhere. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Right, let's complete this. I'll say complete this. So this one's 42. I just can't believe I would have taken it out and not actually put it anywhere. It'll be around here somewhere, I'm sure. Right, so this one, number 42, must go that way around. Right, let's get the other pieces. So 37 is... No, that's not 37. Looks like it though. There it is. It'll pop up at some point. Maybe one of those cheeky little grots have taken it. 36, oh, this is quite a big piece. Well. Have I checked the sink? I should really go and check the sink. It's usually where things are found. Okay, so that's 36. And they show you it upside down. You've got 53 and 48. Here we go. Here's 53. And 48, yeah, you would be... Oh, you're opposite, good. That's all right then. 48. And then, oh, interesting. So you've got another kind of level going on here. And we get to use this thing. This sort of, what would you say, it's like a chassis axle? Or I'm not quite sure what this is. I mean, it has an axle on it. So we use this thing. And then number 1, which I believe, yep, it's definitely this piece. They've named this piece, they've numbered this piece number 1. And then number 2, which is this one right here. So I think what we'll do, we'll get the wheels as well, which is 17 and 16, and then I think we'll have a good go at popping this on the old squig beast. Right, let's clean these parts up and then put them all together. Well, I don't think we have much long to wait. I think next month we'll find out what the the army sets are, the battle forces. I'm very, very interested this year, more than I was last year. Maybe it's because I'm getting closer to finishing a few armies. I think Space Marines I'll never finish, but all the other armies I'm getting closer and closer, I feel, this year. Especially Orcs and Necrons. Orcs and Necrons over the past year, I have definitely, because for me in my head, for Orcs and Necrons, I kind of have a limit. Like, oh, I only want 2 of those or 3 of those, or, whereas Space Marines, nope. Yep, get those tyres done well. Have I checked the bin? I could check the bin. I don't know why I'd throw it in the bin though. Unless it fell in the bin. And I exchanged my bin, I think, might have been yesterday. Or Sunday. Either way, it was definitely after the live stream. So that's long gone. If it did go in the bin. But it serves me right having my bin right next to my desk. I should put it like in a corner somewhere in the room. It's so convenient having it there. Having a limit doesn't sound very orky. I know. Well, orcs aren't my main army, so that's why. You know, they were my second army that I had ever collected, and I had a lot of fun with them. Rarely did I win. I'd been so spoilt with 3+ armor saves from Space Marines, and to go from them to, you know, not getting a save was, yeah, a big culture shock. And then I just got attracted to some very nice exotic weaponry in the form of Eldar. Bright lances, star cannons. Shuriken catapults were alright. They were clipped off quite well. Rarely any cleanup. Yeah, we're coming up to, I'd say, the busiest season for video games, aren't we, really? There's a lot that's going to be released or about to be released for the next few months. I don't know, would you also say this is the busiest season for Warhammer? I don't know. I don't know what the seasons are for Warhammer, and you know, I guess more people are spending time inside because there's less light and the weather's not as nice. It's just time to do more indoor things, I guess. Yeah, I think this Kill Rig is going to be a bit of a project too. I'm making the one with the word tower on the back, by the way, if anybody wanted to know which one. Just like the look of the big cannon thing on the front. I'm not going to glue those in place. I'm going to leave them free moving. Right. We might as well just glue this thing here, the guardrail. What make you start collecting certain factions cool minis? Well, in this current climate, it's usually if it's new and I want to get it for the channel and do a just review of the new minis. I think Death Guard was really the first army that set me on that track of buying new stuff 4 years ago, because I wasn't going to really do that, but Patreons that helped at that time, and yeah, number of subscribers and things certainly helped motivate me to collect Death Guard and to buy all the new releases for Death Guard. And I'm pleased I did, because it opened me up to my first proper sort of Chaos army. And that Mortarion model as well. I mean, I know first impressions looked a bit, just because of the contrast and things that they used for that image, but it turned out to be an absolutely lovely mini. I say Conquest and now Imperium, both of those subscriptions, and White Dwarf. I'm only doing those for the channel, and so any of the content, like the content today and yesterday, tomorrow and Friday, that is purely for the channel. There's no reason why I need an extra 3 aggressors or an extra 3 Scorpec destroyers. No reason whatsoever. I'm doing that subscription like I did Conquest for you guys, to show you the minis and to give you reviews of them and size comparisons, And also the chances, if I've got a subscription, then it kind of guarantees me access to, if they're releasing any like unique minis, such as the Primemost Captain. I think he sold out. He might have sold out as an individual purchase. And if I'd not subscribed, I would have had to have been on it to get him, and I really wanted to get him to show everyone, and his review will be up some point soon. Right, I'm getting a bit sidetracked, sorry guys. Let's pop these on. I think this is odd the way they go on, but I want to say, I'd like to say that way, but just that doesn't feel right. It must be right though. There's no way that goes in there though. There's absolutely no way. Apparently it does. That is so bizarre. Ah, No, 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 no. It's incorrect. They don't go in those bits. That, I think this is what someone on Instagram, they messaged me and they said it doesn't go in those bits. So be careful with this bit, guys. These don't go there. I think they actually go further up in these cutouts, look, because this is where it matches up very well. So there you go. That's the, if I've helped someone today with this, then mission accomplished. Yeah, I've got a good feeling about that. And then yeah, I think that'll go in the right place. So pop that on there. Excellent. Oh. Yeah, they do go. Okay. Try not to get it on the, try not to get anything on the nuts. There you go. It doesn't have to be exact, right? Because it's ORKS stuff. Captain is a cool model. Tell you what is cool is when I find the top of my glue. Gravity is always against me. It's always bringing me down. It's always pulling things off my table, off my desk even. Oh dear, can't find it anywhere. Back in a sec, guys, hang on. Oh, there we go. Sorry, found it, guys. Just give me the Gravis with the blast cowl, okay. Oh, sorry. Let's move the old camera around. Right, I'm back from outer space. Super, is it possible to see size comparison between the Beast Boss, the new Orc knob, and the Mega Armoured? Of course, right there. You want an actual full size comparison though. Okay, right, there they are. So hopefully, okay, so maybe that helps. The War Boss is absolutely huge. Beast Boss is pretty big. And that's a big knob. So, but yeah, the War Boss is huge. Hope that helps. The Mega Boss is massive. Yeah, he is. He is. He'd be a really good, like, one of Gazgul's own, like, I say bodyguards, but war bosses in his own right, I think. He's definitely the biggest. I mean, that chopper, that's the only place you'll find an Ood chopper, is on him. You won't find it anywhere else. Fantastic. It's really, really strong as well. Anyway, back to this. Sorry, guys. Right, so then putting these onto this. I like these kind of sub-assemblies. Reminds me of Lego in a bit, like you build one bit and then you build another bit and then you, yeah. You just wanted to ask if PS5 backwards compatible to PS1. I haven't tried it, Revan. I haven't tried it. I mean, I don't even know where my PlayStation 1 games are. It's not something I keep on my person at all times. I mean, they're probably in some kind of case, secured somewhere. You got to remember that I was playing PlayStation like 94, 95. So that's 25 years. That might be older than some of the viewers of this live stream. You know. What I have been playing is some of the PlayStation 4 games though, like Spider-Man, and gone back and started playing a bit of God of War again. It's just nice to play PS4 games, you know, without the airport ambience. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So it's and the controllers is lovely, absolutely, you know, fantastic. I go back to the Xbox controller, and I find that the I find that the triggers are a bit too short, and I prefer the vibration and things on the PlayStation controller. Yeah, the only downside of a PlayStation controller is you pretty much have to put it on charge every day or every other day. Obviously it depends on your play, but whereas the Xbox controller, well, you can play every single Halo game and still have juice. It's it lasts so long. It's crazy the amount of time the battery lasts on that. I mean, can it play PS1 game? I don't know if you listened to my first answer, Evan, but I did answer the question by saying I haven't tried. So that is an answer to your question. I only thought PS2 made the noise. Right, the PS2, I never had any issues with the PS2 noise. Or the PlayStation 3, for that matter. I think I didn't get the big thick kind of George Foreman or whatever it was, the big grill PlayStation 3. I never got that one. One of my friends did, and I remember it costing a huge amount at launch, and I think they brought out Uncharted on it, and then the leap from Uncharted to Uncharted 2 was just, yeah, crazy, absolutely crazy. No, I got a PS3 when they had the PS3 Slim or whatever it was called, and I didn't buy another one. That one lasted me. I got into the PlayStation 3 quite later on in the game. I'll probably say 2000 and I want to say 2009. I might have got one. PlayStation 4 though, I think I got one on release for the PS4. I didn't get a PS4 Slim or whatever it's called, but then I did get a PS4 Pro. And the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, they were both very noisy consoles. the Xbox Series X, you can't hear it that it's on. I can sometimes hear the PS5 being on. So yeah, take that into account. If you're undecided and you can only get one of them, then yeah, I mean, there's lots of factors to take into account, really. But performance, from everything that I've seen, they seem to be very, very similar. It's just, I think Series X can handle the backwards compatibility a little bit better. That's all the videos that I've seen, you know, the professionals that test these things. I mean, it's not like I've done my own testing, like I haven't booted up, you know, Destiny 2 on PS4 and then on PS5 and then booted it on Series X. I haven't done that, but Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit. Oh yes, definitely. I think I played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit on the 360 though. It recently had I say a remaster, just an upscale really, isn't it? Bought it for Vice City on PS2. Oh yes, Vice City, guys, what a game! I remember coming home and playing Vice City straight away, and just being blown away. You know, again, the leap from Grand Theft Auto 3 to Vice City was just incredible, and all the licensed tracks as well. What a game! What an absolute game! Yeah, I 100%ed GTA 3, Vice City, and I want to say 4. I didn't 100% San Andreas. No, I didn't. But that includes getting all the pigeons and all the hidden packages and, you know, all the jumps and things like that. Yeah, I can't say the same for 5 though. I didn't really play that much. I wish I had actually, but okay. What we can do is we'll just put this on. Wow, this ORKS stream has turned into a video game stream. You know, talking about video games, which is fine because it's another passion I love. And I was into Warhammer at the same time, I think. I think I was getting some Warhammer, and then I moved into, you know, getting Grand Theft Auto, and yeah, that's when the scales sort of shifted. I started getting into video games a bit more, you know. Oh yes, yes, yes. I was in a supermarket the other day, and Take These Broken Wings came on, and it instantly reminded me of that. I thought I was in a time warp. I mean, yeah, it's just like, take these broken wings. I was like, what's going on? It's like, thanks for playing me a track from 40 years ago. I mean, whatever next, you know. It's fantastic. Bit of George Miller come on or something. I mean, And then that got me thinking about what songs I'd like to, to be played on at my funeral. I know that's a bit of a morbid thing to bring up, but we're all going to die, so it's just I mean, are you really going to leave your tunes and things in the hands of your siblings and relatives to pick? I mean, wouldn't you want to? I mean, I suppose you don't care because you're dead by then, but and it's probably the last thing on your mind before you slip away. Oh, I wish I hadn't put that particular song on. You know. GTA 6, yes. Kind of makes me think, I wonder what sort of music orcs would listen to, if they even do. I mean, they can be arty. There is some literature out there that talks about, they have to put paint on things. I mean, yeah, I guess it's just painting things red, but, I guess they have to be a little bit arty. And they can draw, and, I wonder if they make music too. Or if they're just too busy crumping each other. Yeah, plenty of mould lines on this this axle, but we're almost finished it, and then we can attach it to the Squig Beast thing. Is the Deaf Red going to get a review? Yeah, he'll get his own separate review, yeah. He's part of the combat patrol, so I know that I reviewed the other Deaf Red I looked at my own review, and I think it was like 10 months ago, or 11 months ago. I think I reviewed him in October last year, but the close combat version, so I would like to review him again. I'm going to review my knobs again, because they're a bit, they've got longer range weaponry on them now, so yeah, because I bought a pack of mega knobs to go with this release a good few months ago. Yeah, these ones, which I don't think you've seen before, so yeah, I bought these and I made them. Yeah, I really like them. So now technically I've got 9 mega knobs. Is it 9? Might be 8. I think I ended up with 8 because I turned one of them into a big mech with teleport blaster. I think that's what you'd call it. I'm amazed at how well I do to remember all these names. I guess I've got quite a few folds in the old grey matter. Right, so we'll put come on, you should just clip in. And not be such a, come on. This is tight. Really, really is tight. It goes in the front way all right. It's just a bit tight in the back. Let's see if we've got this the right way around. Oh, okay, I'll work that way that time. Okay, right, let's pop these on. Okay. Come on, have the right. Yeah, good. And then this connects to this for my next trick. It should just pop into there. Oh, this ORKS engineering. If you just believe it'll work hard enough, then it just will. There we go. Only certain people can say they're going to review their knob and get away with it, and I think I'm one of them. Yeah. Well, no, I didn't take a picture of it today. I took a picture of the Primaris Captain, put that on Discord. Maybe I should put more pictures on Instagram, but I've got a funny thing about putting pictures of, you know, just built minis, of grey minis, when there's so many people on Instagram that just post pictures of their beautifully painted models. And so I think, I don't know, maybe not. Right, so the thing about these wheels is that these wagon wheels is they're smaller than they ever have been because of price cuts, because of rising cost of biscuit materials. They do move about, so as the very important 3 arrows in the diagram shows, you must get that sort of flat, not fat but flat. So that's what we're going to try and do, and specifically to the base. We'll put this chubby boy on here as well, and we're going to try and do this quite quick because, well, the glue becomes, please I'm not doing it with super glue, but the glue becomes trickier to manipulate. But we're going to go all in, and we're going to do 2 for 1. Right. Oh, going for a rear entry here. Yeah. Okay. I think that's flat. Yeah. It's as flat as I want it. Happy with that. Nice little flatbed. Yeah, that looks quite flat. He goes on to proceed to move everything back to where it was. Ah, look at him, look. Yeah, he's so happy. He's so happy he's got his trailer thing. It barely fits on, doesn't it? It's so big. Oh, what can we put on it? Yeah. That's probably a bit too heavy for him. Oof. He's got his own personal ride now. Excellent. Yep, quite happy with that, with the way that's going. Next page, they just say to glue it. I'm not even going there. What do they say about painting it? This is going to be really interesting. Right, so they're saying paint it there at that stage, so that technically you've got all that painted and you got him painted, or it, you know. I don't want to cause offence to him. It's, I mean, it is isn't it, isn't it, at the moment. And then they say basically that's painted, and you just put them on there. You just glue them there. Right, let's build these sort of side skidoo things, whatever they're called, legs, I don't know. Anyway, let's build them. Let's just leave them there. Yeah. What's the best combat patrol for Space Marines? Dark Angels. I think it is the Dark Angels one, I think. They're all pretty terrible anyway. Really. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Ozzy. Sorry. Yeah, sorry if I caught you off guard. This is the thing. It's one of these things. We just don't know with these alien races, do we? Get caught out. Right, where's this? This is the skidoo thing that I need. I got to turn it upside down to tell. Can you imagine if I did do that on the live stream and then it pixelated it? Yeah, I don't have those effects on hand, I'm afraid. Good sir. Oh, you're welcome, Sampler. You're welcome. I say it how it is. You know me. I'm not going to sugarcoat everything and say all of the Space Marine combat patrols are amazing. Go out and buy them all. They save you so much money. They're my favourite out of all of the combat patrol. No, that's not what you get here with Super Saiyan. I'm warming to the AdMech one though. I'll tell you that. I'm warming to that AdMech one. And the Necron one's all right too. Right. I'm looking for like a big tooth thing. That's a number 7. Oh, it must be this one. Five. No. You're kidding me. It's here. On a completely random different sprue. Fantastic. Oh, and then we've got a Brip saw going on. Thank you, Gordon Freeman. Number 8. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, I'm not sure whether you could kit bash this to one of the Deft Reds. We'll try, right? We've got Deft Red right there. When in Golgotha, as my war boss used to say. Yeah, can you imagine? Like mini. Possibly. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that would sort of work, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a leg mount, maybe an arm mount. It's possible, but we need it for this model, so don't get carried away. I know we were spoiled with the whole army boxes, the Space Marines, Orcs, Chaos, etc. had in the past. Yes, we were all spoiled in the past. Back when Warlord Titans were slightly under £1,000. Back when Morkanauts, when I used to complain about Morkanauts, they were what, like Morkanauts, when did they, what, how much were they when they came out? I want to say like 55. I want to say 55, and I want to say that the Stomper was 65, or maybe even 60 still. Then they upped the price, and then they upped the price, and now Morkanauts and Gorkanauts are what, £75? Yeah, that's the thing with kind of hindsight glasses on. Yeah, we were, I say spoiled, but it's perspective, isn't it? We were only spoiled in the perspective of the present, and in the present, yeah, things are more expensive. Why wouldn't they be? Some of them shouldn't be. You know, I agree. I think some things should have stayed the same price or even dropped. But not a lot of people say that on the internet. This looks ridiculous to you. Oh, this looks ridiculous. Okay. It's only a good deal because they raised the price first. So far, every box has stuff in it you don't want. Oh, okay. To see what you like, I suggest buying. Oh my God, there's all kinds of like brackets and hyphens. What's going on here then? And speech bubbles as well. What's going on here? Suggest buying. Yeah. Oh no, in amongst all of the the symbols and things, there is some very good advice of buying old starter sets. Definitely, if you just started out, yeah, really good advice. Try and pick up some of the old starter sets if you can get hold of them. Yeah, it's a shame, and I said it when they kind of first announced the combat patrols. It's a shame that I didn't want to believe that they would be replacing the starter sets, start collecting sets with them, but they did. And not only did they do that, they also introduced, I say old minis. You know, in some of the starter sets, there've been minis that are like less than 2 years old, and obviously like this combat patrol for the Orcs. You know, other than the Death Dread, everything's new. The Orc Boys may not be the new Orc Boys we were all hoping for, and I do hope Games Workshop have done well out of some of these new Orc releases, and they put more money into a full multi-part, multi-pose Orc Boy kit consisting of no less than 20 Orc Boys. But we'll see. Christmas boxes is what you look forward to. Yeah. You have Necrons and Space Marines. I'm guessing you should play Necrons. It's up to you, Isaac. It's up to you. Sorry about that. It's up to you. Whichever you like the look of. If I was gaming, I'd probably be playing with Necrons. Just because Space Marines at the morning, in the morning? Space Marines in the morning is so boring. No, Space Marines at the moment are just a little bit. Kakatua, what clan are you making? Thank you as well for the super chat. Appreciate that. That all helps. What clan are you making? Definitely snake bites, my friend. Definitely. I was going to go for Goths because of Gaskell, obviously, but I've decided to sort of change most of my orc army to, I've embraced the beast, I've embraced the snake bite, so that's what I'll be having these as. But there is no way anybody is suggesting to me that I get another one of these kill rigs. No way. I'm not going to do it. I can't do two of them. Another battle wagon or fortress, yeah, of course. That'd be fantastic, you know. No worries, Sampler, no worries. Okay. You've asked the same question twice, Isaac. Okay. You can get your hands on the very old metal Necrons, grab them. Yeah, that's cool. You're new and you want to know the best things to get. Like I say, have a look at both the ranges. You say you've got Necrons and Space Marines. You know, have you got a lot of those, or are you just starting out? I mean, is it like a Warhammer Imperium kind of thing where you've just got a few of those models? Out of both of the armies, which do you like the look of, model wise? I mean, Space Marines, they've got a lot of models now, more models than any of the other armies, probably all the other armies put together maybe. Orcs, I think, have like 64 different products, so Orcs are the second largest, I think, and they certainly do have a lot. They've had a massive bump up. Well, so have Necrons in the past year. Yeah, really good suggestions. Really good suggestions. Now that's the beauty about this hobby is, you know, however much you spend, you know, you'll have a collection that is always going to be worth something to somebody. So if you know, finding you're not enjoying the hobby anymore, then you can always just sell some of your minis. And I'm sure the next person will make good use out of them. They do retain their value, sometimes even go up in value, especially if you built and painted them. I mean, that's time that you've spent on them. That's time that you know, you can't get back. You know. Right, so I think we've just got these two things to do. Yeah, the Dreadnought's very easy, simple to build. This one, very easy for a multi-part kit. The only issues you're going to have really is just with the arms, just some old lines. That's it. I mean, build wise, yeah, I recommend it. It's a good kit, even though it's an old one. Same for the killer cans. Very happy when they brought the killer cans out in plastic, compared to the old metal ones, which were weapons. The old metal Orc Dreadnought as well. I always wanted one of those. That thing was a unit. That's what I want to do. I want it to make a little diorama. So we have him kind of like that, and him looking up at him. Oh, he's Space Marine. What are you doing on my kill rig? An old Thunderhawk can end up in an Indonesian web store. Yeah, I guess so. Watched your Gorkanaut review. Do you know if there is any way to repose or is it fairly static? Thank you for watching that review, Craig. It is fairly static, yes, because if you want the doors to open and close as well, it is going to be quite static, like the legs. You can't really have one leg rising, and it's because it's got small, short, stubby little legs. The arms though, you can move the arms about, and the head, you can not glue the head. I don't think I've glued mine. I think I could just pop mine off. But yeah, it is fairly static. I think I ended up gluing the doors to my Gorkanaut as well, because they didn't close completely, and I'd spent a long time, you know, trying to get that model right. Yeah, not the most posable, but then again, neither really is the Stomper. I mean, I think you can swap the arms around, maybe not, but definitely you can change the height of the arms. It's so long since I've made one. I should really make another one, but not for this October. You know, we've still got a few things to come out before the year is over. You know, we've got Custodies, and we've got Gene Stealers, and we've got some more of the Kill Team boxes. We've got the new War Master. I think that'll be out before Christmas. Might do that over Christmas. It's a nice little project. We get rid of a few of these mould lines in here that are a bit tricky to get. Okay, now we can put all of this together. So we'll start off with the skidoo kind of feet, which should be that way around. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Revel glue. Use that for the rest of this. And then we flip it up. We put this thing in, which looks like it goes one way. I'm inclined to think that way. I am correct. And then pop that on. Goes on at an angle, and then this. Seems to connect to that in a nice way. Lovely. And then a final piece de la resistance is this. So this will go on like that, all the way in, nice and solid. Good, so that's one of the sort of side skis. And then they say paint it. Does it say ×2? No, because we've definitely got to do another one at some point. Oh, we're going to do the other one now. Next is the chimney stack. I was wondering when we'd get to this. Okay. Just going to read a few more of your comments, guys. A collection of cartoons pile on your wardrobe worth more than your car. That Kill Rig looks very cool. Thank you, Smoke Dragon. Thank you. Oh yeah, that would be good, Red Sampler. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Flaming Gaming, you've only got 20 boys and 2 knobs. Okay. Most of the favourite units are the older minis. Kill Rig seems really good. Oh, okay. Yes, Rue. Yeah, definitely. Yep, I've said that a few times. It's yeah, Eldar definitely need some love, don't they? They do now. I mean, you know, in the past, I think Eldar suffered from too much love, but they certainly, it's their time. I think it's Eldar time. I've had enough of fine cast warp spiders, you know, and I don't want them to just do a Howling Banshee refresh where they oh, here's 5 striking scorpions. You can only put them in one pose, but the Exarch has 2 different weapon options. Whoop-de-doo. No, I want a full-blown, you know, decent refresh. Please, Games Workshop, please. 18, we need 19, but 19's on a different sprue. Oh, it's over here. Tell you what, guys, time flies so quickly. We've got like an hour and 15 minutes to go. And I will be carrying on with this in the Discord. So if you'd like to join the Discord, it's all free, obviously. That's a nice place for you to post pictures of all your projects and things, share it with us all. You can do. And I'll be finishing off that Dreadnought because I've only got 4 pieces to clean up. And then that'll be the Dreadnought and this done tonight. Maybe this will be done tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, all of these Orc reviews are kind of taking priority from now on. We'll get to a point. There's a few Forge World models that I need to review, but then after that it will be the Orc models, and then it will be the Imperium reviews. And amongst all of that, I guess we'll have some Soulblight content. It may be sort of in November though. Just a little heads up. Certainly want to do something to do with Soulblight in about 2 weeks' time, as for a run up to Halloween. Because the plan is to build the Mongol and Nagash during a Halloween live stream. It's all right if you can't join me on that day. I know it's a nice popular kind of holiday for people. I'll leave that stream up. Right, so now we're looking at number 10, which is another one of these odd. Here it is. I found it. And then the final ripsaw. I like this steering wheel thing. I say steering wheel. It's got an Orc hand on it, so I'm guessing the Orc will have to be that one to go on it. I don't know why I've just cut it off. Strange. I meant to cut this thing off. There we are. Right, that should be it. We just need number 12, which is here. There we are. These sprues are looking pretty empty. I like the progress this evening. It's good progress. So yeah, this will be the other side of one of these. So right, this chimney stack thing. Oh, let me just read some more of your comments. Yes, Bob. Nids need a new troop and Big Bug, new Bivore, Locator, Death Leaper, Red Terror. Bob, I don't know what you're talking about with Red Terror. That model is incredible. Leave the Red Terror alone. Or hashtag make the Red Terror great again. I don't know. The variant on, okay, you're waiting for a tram. Okay, interesting. Okay, you're like the only person who reviews this kind of stuff, and it's so helpful. Oh, thanks, Craig. I appreciate that. What a lovely comment. I've recently heard of the phrase, "If you help someone, you help everyone." So I'm just running with that one. I'm pleased that they help. Even if just the size comparisons help people. You know, I like to be positive and optimistic about the hobby, but also critical, whilst trying not to blow smoke up GW and Forge World's tailpipes. I think it's important to be critical, and my criticisms aren't, oh, that's too expensive, full stop. I'll actually go ahead and say, oh, it's too expensive because of this, this, and this. You know, I'll try and pick parts of things, but also offer solutions. You know, so I was getting off on a bit of a rant there. They just need to replace all the fine cast models now. Yeah, that is a steep ask, Oliver. Very steep ask. That would be fantastic if they could. To do that, obviously, yeah, you know, I'm being logical here. To do that, obviously, costs money. How much it costs to do all that in one go, I don't know, but I do know that some of these injection mold metal machines and things, they can cost hundreds of thousands of pounds. You know, so I'm sure it's something they're thinking of. I'm sure it's something they're definitely thinking about with Forge World minis, and you know, turning all of the resin minis into plastic. You know, that's another debate, I think, for another time. Plastic Thunderstrike cannon with Tech Marine. Yes, that would be. Oh, they really need to do that. But are they gonna make any more plastic Firstborn Marines? I don't know. Will we see any? When was the last one? Can't remember. Is it Primaris only now? Have we seen the end of it? I like the topics and the questions coming in this evening, though. It's very thought-provoking, guys. You're doing a really good job. You like Boss Snickrot, but not in Finecast. What do you think of Grotsnick? I'm not a big fan of Grotsnick. You know, even if they brought him out in plastic. I was talking about him earlier in the stream. I might still pick him up, but yeah, there are definitely other better looking models for Orks than Grotsnick. I mean, you know, when you're now comparing like the plastic Pain Boss, so cool, isn't he? So cool. The amount of detail and the arm in there, and then you know, the blood bag squig. Really cool looking mini. Wereboy, it's all right. You like the diversity in metal, resin, plastic, and oh, okay. Are you going to review your Orc Looted Manta? My Orc Looted Manta? My Orc Looted Manta. Yeah, if you know, happy to review the Orc Looted Manta. someone sends me an orc looted manta, I'll happily review it and I'll credit you in the video. Happy to do that, of course. Are you planning a stave or sword for Nagash? Oh, don't ask me that question. Don't ask me that question. Oats are plenty. That's a really, oh man. I didn't even know he had a sword or a staff. I think I might go for staff, but I'll have a look at the pictures now. Ah, probably best if I make my decision before the live stream, right? I don't know, whichever I like the look of. It was difficult for me to make the decision with Mortarion. You know, having the lantern down or him aiming. That was quite difficult for me to decide. I'm pleased I went for him aiming the pistol, because what did they do? They completely buffed his lantern pistol and they increased the range. No, they didn't. They reduced the range down to 12 inches. Primaris's bolt pistol has a further inch range than a Demon Primarch's bespoke. Oh, it just yeah. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Mortarion's lantern should be 18 inches. It's terrible. It's a travesty. Not as bad as Scouts being elites though. I mean, that was the worst last year. I think that was, yeah, that was when my year hit a low. Who am I kidding? Everybody's years hit a low last year. This year has been much better. I think 2022, that's where it's at, right? I think 2022 is going to be, whew, that is the year where, you know, we'll have a full-scale resin War Master in Games Day 2022. We'll have plastic Eldar everything. We'll have Super Saiyan painting more. Right? Oh yeah, good point, Oliver. Good point. You could also say that's about Marnis though. You say Marnis is firstborn. He's in plastic. He you know, quite a few of them crossed the Rubicon, didn't they? Trevor, now why don't you want two of these bad mofos? It's because I don't agree with the price at all. I just don't agree with the price. We're pretty much at £80. Let's not beat around the fungus here. I just don't agree with it whatsoever. I've got it for you guys to, you know, enjoy the experience of me putting it together. But yeah, my humble opinion, I think sort of 60, maybe even 65 would have been, you know, easier to swallow than a piece of squig meat, but yeah. Right, I think we're ready to put the bong on the back of the kill rig, right? That's what it is. It's this chimney with a with a little grot inside. It's probably a pleasure for him to be in there. Actually, it's probably like his dream. Cool. Right, so that goes on there. There's a fair few mould lines on this one, guys. Though, and then we can say goodbye to the Primaris captain. So that chimney will go on the back. Yeah, let's do the chimney first. You just finished painting Bellicor. Nice. You tempted to stick some tracks on your Caradron frigate. Okay, interesting. Oh, you're welcome, Aussie. You're welcome. What do you think of the kill rig so far? It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Fun little kit. Not really having any issues. other than me losing a part already, which is, you know, to be expected from a, you know. Is the Pain Boss the same size as the Pain Boy? That's a really good question, and I don't have my ORKS at hand. They're in a big box somewhere, so I'm really sorry I can't answer that. I think the Pain Boss is bigger though, just off the top of my head. Sorry I can't give you a live comparison. You know, maybe I should just have like all my ORKS out all the time if I'm building like the new ORKS, so I can just, you know, pick one up. That'd be a thing that I might start doing. So say if they bring out Eldar, if I just have the Eldar, you know, the old Eldar close by, then I can always, you know, give you a comparison. That's a good suggestion. That. Oh, you're answering your own question quite quick. Wow, that was very interesting. Sort of like waited 2 minutes for an answer. Okay. Oats of Plenty. You prefer the look of the sword, but the stave seems more thematic. Yeah. You would love to look at these metal Necrons. Where could I find them? I'd just type in like metal Necrons into the internets, or old Necron models, and they should come up. If you type them into the auction websites, they'll probably show them. They might be painted though, so yeah. But I hope that helps. So which month is Imperial Guard month? We got October. Imperial Guard month. Well, I don't really collect Imperial Guard, so I don't think we'll get a Imperial Guard month. Fortunately. You thought it was pricey until you opened it. It's such a massive kit. It is a project, you know, 2 big sprues and a half a sprue. There are a lot of parts. Yeah. Something like 100 parts or so. I swear I remember reading that. I might be incorrect there though. I don't know. I might feel the word boy on foot in like a narrative game. Show off your armies based on year that was released, so we can see the differences across the ages. Oh wow, Fog! Come on, man, come on. You must have been there when I told you how long it took me to do like army videos. It took me a whole week in December last year, a whole week creating those army videos. So it would take me a long time just to get them all out again, and then like categorize them in the year that they came out. I'm not sure whether there's like it would be a good idea to have some kind of record. You know, like video games and things, they not often have like a Wikipedia entry that says the month and maybe the year that they were released. That would be a good idea to have one for like Warhammer products. Because at the moment my own Super Saiyan database only goes back to kind of like 2016 when I started getting new releases. Oh, we have a squeaker, right. So I mean, I will be doing a video looking at, I think it's like, it might be like 2000, it might be the 1999 Citadel catalogue. There's a video coming out soon that has that. That'll be a lovely trip down memory lane for a few of you that have been in the hobby for 20 or 30 years. I'm looking forward to releasing that one. It will give you some perspective as well of how much models have changed, not just the pricing, but actual, you know, quality. And also back in the day, they used to have like the name of the designer of the model and things. And I really wish they'd brought that back, you know, so you could own it. So like, oh, this kill rig was designed by such and such, who also designed, you know, because I think sometimes that's a gateway. Well, it works both ways, doesn't it? It's a gateway of you finding out other miniatures that that person has designed, and seeing, you know, their kind of style. But also that can lead to, oh, you know, the Invictus Warsuit, absolutely awful. Oh, they also designed the ATV, or I don't know. You know, it can work both ways, I guess. But I still would prefer it because they did it in the past. You know, designers actually owned the things they designed. They still do it in Forge World. You know, you got Simon Egan sculpting all the Primarchs. You've got Will Hayes sculpting the Titans and the Dreadnoughts, and a lot of the Eldar sculpts. I also like that connection that you have with the designers. You know, you bought one of their models or miniatures, and then you can go and see them in real life, and okay, maybe not shake their hand at the moment, but you know, certainly have a conversation about certain minis with them. You know, I think what might happen with this candle, if I'm not too careful, is it might split. It might split there. So I'm not quite ready for a wax lava basing texture for my orc, so I think I'll just put it on a little dish. Oh, let me just read some more of your comments. You put a picture of a model in the Discord. Could someone tell you what it is? I'm sure they will. Do you have a favourite orc model unit? Oh, Craig, what a great question. Oh, my favourite. Oh, there's so many. Oh, I don't know. My favourite orc model unit. I don't know. I really like the Stomper because it's just a big, fat walker. But I also like the Great White Squig because I like sharks, and it's a homage to that. That's really, I like knobs, you know, mega knobs. I've always liked mega knobs. So much so that I even have metal models. Talking about metal models, here's a metal model for you. Oh, it weighs so much. Green bases, goblin green bases, guys, flock bases. Come on, this is 90s stuff here. Yeah, this is one of my oldest knobs. It's a heavy one. Super glue all round. If you drop him, he's probably going to just disintegrate into pieces. But that's just really, really bad old painting. But yeah, I don't know. I really like the mega knobs. I really do. But you know, the Great White Squig is definitely grown on me. I do like squigs too. I've got some, like, you know, obviously the old Gits squigs, which I could paint and then put them around the orcs, maybe. You know, let's face it, you know, the Gloom Spike Gits are pretty much grots, aren't they? You know, you can have a little like mischievous grot with a net, just helping capture like some kind of creature. I don't know. Who knows? Or maybe you could have like a Ragnarok, and then the beast snaggers have to capture one of these spiders. I think the spiders are so cool. I want to get a couple more. They're lovely, you know, painted correctly and placed on somebody, on your loved one's pillow. You know, will really test whether they're a keeper or not. Anyway, just giving you ideas for Halloween. I do have a Valkyrie. I do have, yep, I've got 2 Bane Blades and a Shadow Sword. Yeah, and a Valkyrie. And a Vulture. I don't think I have much more though. And some Deathcore, like, what, just the 10 from the kill team though. You really want to collect Imperial Guard, but maybe if Sentinel allowed in kill team. Okay. I'll tell you what would be cool in kill team, like a Sentinel powerlifter hauler. I think they used to sell it on Forge World. It looked very Aliens-esque. And that would be great for a narrative, or maybe as part of your gang. I mean, if you can have ambots, why can you not have like a servo hauler? I think that's what they were called. They would be lifting missiles and rockets onto aircraft and loading shells into tanks and on the back of basilisks and things. Sentinel strike team. Oh, right. Okay, you're going for that, are you? Okay. Mega knobs are super expensive. Yeah, I think they were, I want to say £8. I don't know why off the top of my head, £8 over 20 years ago per mega knob. So I think for a unit it was about £24. So actually £16 increase for sort of over 20 years isn't too bad. Not 20 years at least, especially if you're looking at 2.5% every year plus the price of a new. Sorry, I'm thinking of it far too deeply, yeah. Back in the day, you glued 5-cent pieces under your non-slip bases to increase the weight. Yeah, excellent. I had a friend that also did that. I think he super glued money to the bottom of his metal minis. There was a thing called wobbly model syndrome. I think it still exists. They haven't created a vaccine for it yet, but yeah, it sometimes happens with the older minis, especially when there was like a big push for hills, like hilly terrain, and you know, terrain that you could let your models roll down. Sentinel powerlifter. There we go. What a chad. Where are the reviews of the original Orc release? It's like a demand, isn't it? Where are they? They should be in a playlist called Orktober from last year. And when you say original release, are you talking about like 1998 or something, or are you talking about? I don't know, when you say original release, do you mean like the Gorkanaut and the plastic mega knobs? Because I think that was from like 2016, 2015. Either way, if there's a unit that you'd like to see a review of, just type that in and then just type in Super Saiyan afterwards. And YouTube's pretty good. I just typed in Death Dread review today and it came up with my, because I wanted to see what, this is it, right? It was quicker for me to load up my own video than it was to find my my Death Dread. So yes, I wanted to find out, but yeah, YouTube was great. It showed me the review straight away, and I could carry on building it. You're going to use brutes for mega knobs. Interesting. The latest but not latest. Interesting. Is the latest the 2016 then? Must be 2016 or 2015. Might even be 2015. Wow. Has the Gorkanaut really been out? Sort of 6 years. It's making me feel old already. As in Mega Armor Warboss. Oh, this latest, but not... this latest. Yeah, no. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Demon Clown. Yeah, I have not reviewed any of these latest orcs yet. I think you're talking about this dude here. This one in Mega Armor. Don't worry, haven't reviewed him yet. Haven't reviewed any of the new orc ones, even the commandos. So you haven't missed out. They're on their way. I just have a couple of 4-12 minis to review next week, such as some Praetors and things. But then once they're out of the way, the priority is orcs for October. How many reviews will I have in total? That's a really good question. Wordboy, Kill Rig, Pain Boss, those two, Beast Boss, him, Dread, Mega Knob, Copters, Boys, probably 11, maybe 11 orc reviews. That was a very, very rough, quick calculation. But yeah, it'll be probably almost 2 weeks worth of orc reviews, with plenty of size comparisons with the old ones. You know, I'm gonna really burn the new orc boys. I really, really am. So don't worry about that. Okay, right, that's the chimney sort of thing done. So we just connect this. Like so. Yeah, I might swap to Revel now. Yeah, we'll swap to Revel. I'll put that in there. It's taken so long for Imperium to be released in Spain. Impossible to find the captain in England either. Yeah, I feel for you, Ollie. I feel for you. It's because one guy on eBay bought about 100 of them. That's the main reason. He's doing quite well out of it. It's not me, by the way. You know my feelings on that. Would you classify him as a scalper? I mean, yes, because he's bought all of them. But also no, because he's not really charging a huge price for them. I mean, it's still more than a magazine, so yeah, that's on two fronts. He's bought all of them and he's charging more than double the magazine. So both of those, I would say, would count as a scalper, really. You know, but it's the world we live in. you know, supply and demand, capitalism. It's you know, it's why we can't have nice things. It's why I've only recently, sort of a couple of months ago, got a PlayStation 5. It's one of those things, isn't it? I really feel for you, Ollie. I hope they do release the subscription in Spain soon. Do you know what that depends on though? It's not a decision that they just randomly make when they wake up. It all depends on how well it's selling here and in the US when they get their release, and other places. If it doesn't sell well in other countries, they ain't going to be pushing it to you know, to countries that have a smaller customer base. It just doesn't make sense. Craig, you're building a list of the fluffiest goth units, trying to decide between Mega Knobs, Def Dreads, or Gorkanaut. Oh, nice. Yeah, Mega Knobs good. Can't really go with them. Wrong with them. Def Dreads fantastic. Oh, thank you, Demon Clown. Thank you. Yeah, Ollie, I saw them going for £21. I did see them, like, I think a guy that sold like 50 of them was selling them for like £20. But £28 is, yeah, it's crazy. You want the discount aggressors for your salamanders? Nice. Okay, let's see if I can pop this on. I'm rushing this a little bit, but I'm hoping I can get in there and clean this up a bit. What I would have liked on this kill rig, there's two things. I mean, they've kind of got a crow's nest with that whir tower, but it's not really a crow's nest. I would have liked something higher up with a little grot in it. Really embrace like the pirate theme. But what I would have also liked is, I don't know, like boarding riggers. So have like long poles that they can hop off of this thing and board other vehicles. That would have been quite cool. I wanted them to completely embrace like the Mad Max theme. I mean, you know, they've already got a grot strapped to the front of one of the vehicles with a mask, with a, you know, metal faceplate on, haven't they? So why not go the whole hog with this release? Right, let's complete this other ski, and then we can put all of this on, and then it's time for the driver. It looks like he's in multiple parts, but that's where we can use this wheel. Yeah, plenty of parts there, and then we can attach him, and then we've got these cables, and then we've got one of the cannons, the front cannon, and then the harpoon, and then a couple of the ORKS on there, as well as the whir tower, and then that is pretty much it done. So still a fair chunk to go. I'd probably say another 2 hours to go, minimum 2 hours. So yeah, if that helps with your decision whether to get one of these, I don't know whether it would. It's an expensive one, this, but it's big. I mean, it is a night base, so we'll see. And there'll be a lot of things on it. It'll be quite cool. And if you go in sort of beast snaggers, this will fit in really well. Yeah, what a project there. I don't know, guys, would you like to see me unbox, build, review the Templars army set. What's the feeling there? I'm not a big fan of some of the poses, but I am a big fan of that artwork and that Space Marine in the with the power axe and the combi flamer. I've always liked that artwork. I think that's a John Blanche. Oh, thanks, Lamb. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Descol. You like a couple of units of Squig Hog Boys. You don't know what to do with all the extra knobs on Smasher Squigs. Sell them, I suppose. Well, with those, are you talking about having them sort of as usable? Because if you're talking about having them as usable, I mean, technically you could have them as a Squig Boy. You just need to find like a spare Gretchen or something to put on their back. Maybe just change their pose, you know. I mean, if you get two, that's the thing. You get 3, don't you, with a 4th one. So if you've got 2 sets of them, you're going to get 8. You can only have 6 in a squad completely. Yeah. Also, I'm not a massive fan that they'd look the same, but that's just me. I'm sure some people are all right with that. Okay, thanks, Sampler. You're not a big fan of the Templar models. Okay. You'd rather see me big up my Air Force for the chapter. Oh, excellent suggestion. Excellent. Yeah. I had this mad thought about bumping up the dreadnoughts, you know, with Leviathans and things, but yeah, I think the Air Force would be great. The Air Force is severely lacking in the chapter at the moment. Troops, infantry, yeah, it's got probably more well, not more infantry than Imperial Guard, but it's got a lot. Well, yeah, 150 Terminators. You know, I mean, but then again, I've got what, 16, 17 Land Raiders, so that's sort of justified a little bit, maybe. But yeah, the aircraft and the dreadnoughts and the Predators and the drop pods, they all need a, yeah, increasing in number. I will get the Space Marine Full Army, Imperial Army showcase video out before Christmas. I promise you that, because I did do it a year ago. I need to put a little disclaimer on that video to say it was done a year ago. Ironclad Dreadnought. Ironclad Dreadnought. I think I've got 2 Ironclad Dreadnoughts. Yeah, I've got a few Ironclad Dreadnoughts, Revan. Sword Brethren look cool. You have more of a normal chapter standard, so equal balanced with Air Force. Okay. Yeah, I just feel kind of like a Stormbird and 2 Thunderhawks would go well with a chapter. They probably would have a couple more Thunderhawks, but and I don't know whether they'd have a Stormbird. You know, the Stormbird kind of got replaced by the Thunderhawk. If you read anything to do with the Horus Heresy, you know, because Stormbirds just took so long to build and to make, and then you got the Void Shield technology. I know, right? Flyers with Void Shields. What's that about? that's when Space Marines, you know, the usage of Space Marines by chopping them down into chapters, turn them more into like a unique strike force rather than a full-on crusade galaxy conquering force, where you could just fly Stormbirds about and drop 50 Space Marines or drop a Rhino out the back, a couple of Dreadnoughts, you know. But I have plans for more Storm Eagles and a second Fire Raptor at least. I did not pre-order the Aeronautica. I hope that game system just doesn't disappear. I mean, I know they've only just released some more models for it and a new game system, but I always get a bit sort of worried about some of these game systems. I don't think Adeptus Titanicus is in any danger, but it's just, we've seen it so many times, haven't we, with some of the Games Workshop's game systems. They've just, you know, Mordheim and Inquisitor and Dreadfleet. There's been quite a few over the years that have just not sold, and then they've removed them. Epic. Warmaster, was that the fantasy equivalent of Epic? I'd like them to breach out Adeptus Titanicus into 40k though. I mean, you know, they've got the Titans already. They could just make some Eldar ones and Orc ones. Orc Stompers and Gargants. And Gorkanauts, little Gorkanauts maybe? Maybe, I don't know. They're sort of knight equivalent, I guess. Right, let's keep rabbiting on, guys, don't I? I keep... Right. Have you still not finished yet? Oh no, definitely not. The Space Marine Force is... I don't think I'll ever finish it, if I'm honest. It's always a bit of a work. I can't... Of all of the other armies and the Titans, I mean the Knights are finished, but all of the other armies, in my head, I've got like a goal to finish. But the Space Marines, no. Space Marines, I don't. I think we're doing this correctly. Yes, we are. And then put this one on. Excellent. Solid. So now I think we can put all of these on. So I'll just move you two guys out away for a moment, and then we put this. I was hoping that this would have dried by now, but it hasn't, and I'm thinking I maybe should have clamped that. I think I can still get the file in and do things once it's yeah, I will be able to. That's great. Plus there's always the green stuff. Right, so this will just go in. Should I glue this? I'm wondering whether I should glue this now. I think I should. Yeah, it's there wherever. Like, whichever model you choose to make. Oh, that's quite cool. And then we will put these on. So, yeah, they already did that one. Which was this side. All right, interesting. So that'll basically just slot onto there. Wow, is that the only thing that attaches to it? No way. It's just that thing there that attaches. That can't be right. No way. Have they... Sorry, I'm just flabbergasted how these go on there and they're the only things that connect to it. No. No way. I really just was not expecting that, just to be held on with those. Wow, it's going to make it a bit trickier to connect. Guess this is ORKS magic in motion. For some strange reason that one's higher, but I think that's because it's going over some rocks. It looks pretty cool though. I've bent this thing. I've really made a squig's ear of this. All right. So I'm thinking that goes on the other way around. Could be completely wrong because there are these cables later on. Oh, but they have no relation to it whatsoever. Nothing attaches to those cables. Okay, all right. I see. I think that's supposed to give the impression that they're connected, but that just doesn't go all the way to the edge. Maybe it should. Maybe both of them should. Let's glue this area here. And the same for you, little guy. You can go on there as well. And then you can be connected like so. Right, try not to move, everyone. Okay, this crow's nest thing, we've got about 25 minutes or so. Might be able to do this. Just move the little piggy over here. Okay. Now we can still have the epic battle between a Smurf and a fun guy. We can still have the epic battle playing out in the background. Oh, let me just read you. you could probably build a small shed with all the leftover sprues you've had over the years. Soups. Yeah, I probably could. This is what irks me about the sprues, because you just throw them in the bin, and I'd rather have them like coffee capsules or disposable coffee cups or something, like a dedicated place or establishment where you can just hand them back in. I'd like to see GW's face if you did go back to their store and said, oh, here's all the sprues. They'd just put them in their bin, wouldn't they? But, you know, and I guess if you buy a product, it becomes your responsibility, your waste to deal with, unfortunately. But how much time you in a hobby? That's an interesting question. How long have you been in the hobby? Well, I've been in the hobby over 25 years now. Yeah, over 25 years. So yeah, quite a long time. But there have been periods, I haven't been doing it every single year. I mean, there have been periods where I've had a hiatus for a while. And I actually wish I hadn't had a hiatus, because for the years that I had a hiatus, I've got nothing to show for it really, other than some experience and adventures and things. But I mean, my best advice is if you enjoy the hobby, you know, stay in it really. But if you're not enjoying it, leave it. You know, the models are always going to be there for you when you get back. They're not going anywhere unless you sell them. Trying to find his head. This is going to be a bit of a problem for me now. I don't know whether... Oh, there he is. Good, found him. What is it with their metal mohawks? Quite a few of them now have had these metal mohawks. We've had... I think this year is just the year for mohawks. You've got the War Boss, Beast Boss on Squigosaur with a metal mohawk. We've had the Bone Hawk with the Word Bearers mini this year. I think it's just the mohawk year. Certainly been the year for orcs with all those cruel boys and bees, and you know. 33. This is what we need. 33 and 32. 32. I bet that's on a completely different sprue, right? Certainly is. And then that, how you build that, is a collection of certain things. Oh, crikey. This thing I definitely need to use up. With this rope ladder. Right, that's what this is. These remind me of like these lifeguard chairs, like, you know, the chairs with the holes in the back and the support. That's what it reminds me of. I wonder where they'd got this from. It might be a stretcher. Orc lifeguards. Wow. Yeah. Can orcs swim? There you go. How about that for a question? It's orc related. $27. Come on, where is 27? Keep thinking it's this thing, but it's not, because it's got two is this the big thing? Ah, right, okay. Is this the pilot then? Could be the pilot. Either way, we've got the wheel. Oh, this is where it gets interesting. We've got the, is this 37? Oh no, it's 26. Are we still on the same sprue? Oh, it is 26. I guess that was 37. Okay. As I say, probably to completely finish this model, give it another hour or two. These parts will take the longest because there's many of them, and they're sort of characters now, like actual orcs that we have to take off, and because there's a lot of pieces, it's taking longer to find them on the sprue, I guess. 25 and 24. Ah, you've actually got a wrench. Brilliant. And then that is how you build the captain's sort of area. Right, we'll clean this up and then we should have enough time to build him and pop him on. Oh, we need that cable though, 28, which is here. Nearly missed that. I'll just hold him down on there, won't it? Yeah, we should have enough time to complete him. Then we've got the two long cables, a spinny top, and then the turrets. So you've got a big cannon at the front, you've got the harpoon, and then you've got the wordboy tower. And then you can continue to, yeah, just have that separate. Oh, so you can move that cannon up and like left and right. That's quite nice. Okay, right, clean these up and carry on. Oh, more questions, more questions. Yeah, definitely, Craig, definitely. I will do that. Squigosaur plush, yes. They do, they do. You want a plush squig? Yes, that'd be cool. Did you say what was on the other side of the stream? What's that big thing off to the left of the screen? The big thing off the left of the screen? The left, if this is the left of the screen, that should be the left on my, but it's the left on my screen. Well, that's it. Is it that? Or are you talking about over there? I mean, that's Gazgul. That's one of my knobs. And then you got this, the rogue idol. The Titan box. Oh, right, okay. Oh, your screen's flipped. Oh, so you probably meant the rogue idol then, maybe. Oh, no worries. Try putting gas in the rig. Nobody put gas in the rig. Only gas, the rig goes on gas. Oi, you weak squig. Get a move on, I got some crumping to do. Don't nobody then just escalate it and say, put the rogue idol on the squig. I know what you're going to say now. Rogue idol looks like a proper hard git. Yeah, he is. He is a proper hard git. He's the true power of Gork and Mork. I like his rules though. His rules are if you defeat him, he just falls on you and then can cause mortal wounds like an avalanche. Reminds me of the Never-Ending Story as well. So I do like that. Does anyone know how the Never-Ending Story theme song goes? No, you can't get it out of your head. Okay. Dumb question, Revan. Come on. No. Out of current Orcs new lineup, which one is most disappointing? Oh, so you've gone the flip side. Disappointing. Orc boys. So obvious. So obvious. I can just imagine them at the HQ. I've got an excellent idea. We're going to make brand new Orc boys. Brilliant. Okay, you go do that. I come back. We've made brand new Orc boys. Wait a minute. I don't remember Orc boys being this easy to build. Hang on. Something's gone on here. You've made them, breathing intensifies, easy to build. Oh, well, it's too late. We can't go back to the drawing board. Let's just release them in a combat patrol. And we won't release them separately either. No, disappointing is the Orc boys. I like the size of them and some of the poses are cool, but yeah, I mean, yeah. How can you have a multi-part, multi-pose dual kit of Skitari, for crying out loud, but not Orcs? It's just criminal. It's just absolute criminal. However, I'm glass half full. I will pray to Gork and Mork every night that Orcs will get a multi-part kit. That would be redemption in my eyes. A chariot of squigs to pull the profit. Yes. Well, this is the thing about Gaskell. He says you can either be strong or fast, but you can't be both. But he believes he can be both, so he is. He was so upset by the Orc boys. One wound Black Legion. Oh yes. They're very fragile now. I think a lot of people would like individual venom crawlers. I really would like some Dark Mechanicum or something. Anyway guys, we've got about 10 minutes left of the stream, just putting that out there. I will continue for a little bit in Discord. but the Discord is really, you know, guys, your chance to chat and talk amongst yourselves. You know, because I've been doing it for 3 hours. But it'd be good to talk with you all, as always. I mean, this has been such a fun stream. You know, I'm sort of thinking maybe Saturday we do a part 3, because I might not have time to finish this over the next couple of days, you know, working full time. I don't know if you guys are up for a part 3. Happy to. I'm liking the orc energy. If we do that, then I promise not to touch it for 3 days, and not, you know, do anything with this as well. So, you know, it's, you know, we can leave it till Saturday. But I know you're dying to see Magnus finished. I know that's a possibility. Maybe I'll do a cheeky stream next week as well, on like the Monday or something, just to finish off Magnus. We'll see. Yes, please. Oh, more orcs. Okay, part 3. Oh, thank you guys. You've convinced me. I'm very easily convinced. Just takes one of you to say it. To be fair, and that's it. That's all it needs. Just one. 19% drop in GW stock price. Okay, interesting. Okay, Kriegsman, you've really picked a juicy topic there. Anyone know if the Rogue Idol is on the same base as a Gorkanaut? I think he is. Yeah, I think he's. Yeah. I think he's on a night base. I think the Gorkanaut's on a night base. I don't think the Gorkanaut's on a smaller than a night base. Yeah, these orc streams have been really fun. I kind of I didn't do any. Did I do any orc streams last year? This time in October? I don't think I did. I was too busy building knights and things, but I've really enjoyed these. A lot of great positive energy from the Great Green. Oh, nearly lost my head. Catching up with your comments. Oh, sorry about that. Bit of a pause in the old stream. You want to kit bash one of the rigs to make a squig chariot for Gaz? Who's the Space Wolves guy with the sled? A word chariot. There is a Space Wolves character with a sort of chariot, isn't there? Kind of thing. Space sled. Grimnar. That's it, Grimnar, yeah. Santa Grimnar. Thank you, Craig. Yeah. So is Gaz, is Gaz taking a leaf out a leaf out of his book? There we go. That's a new one for you. A leaf out of Grimnar's book by having his own personal squig chariot. You can, you definitely can. It's going to be expensive unless you can find these kits cheap somewhere. But I can well imagine having 4 of these squig beasts pulling Gazgul along and like a retinue of mega knobs. I mean, those poor squigs. I mean, you know, but that would look really cool. Again, I can see people doing a fair few conversions with this kit. You know, I just like the conversions with the boarding poles for Mad Max, or maybe they could put a load of big speakers on the back with the rocking Finecast Orc guitarist, but with like flame effects coming out of his guitar. I can definitely see that happening. You know, you've got squig blood bags, you've got grots with metal faceplates, masks. You know, it can be done. I'm sure someone somewhere is right now building a Mad Max themed orc convoy. Four giga squigs. Oh my god. Oh wow. Put Gaz on top of the rogue idol. What? It's getting silly now. Okay. Just glue his arms and things together. It's the Speed Freaks. Oh yeah. Noise Marines, yes. Yeah, it's a shame they only made that one model, isn't it? I hope they get a refresh. But I think we can all agree we need Khorne Berserker refresh more than anything for Chaos. And Obliterators. Or are they Mutilators? I always get them mixed up. I think they're Obliterators. Oh, okay. Gaz on top of the rogue idol be like the Cruel Boys breaker boss. Obliterators are the shooty ones. Okay. I was just thinking of the big ones in the Vigilus sort of expansion. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, they definitely suggest that you paint this orc. He's in such a weird position. You could have him sat on the toilet or something, couldn't you? Yeah, this little orc dude, probably best painting before you drop him into this sort of pilot's nest, driver's nest. Anyway, what I'll do is I will end the stream here because you're all itching like a squig for a part 3 where I'll finish this dude. I will attach him. I will build the cannon. I will build the harpoon. I'll build these dudes, and I'll build the whir tower. I think I can manage that in the 3 hours. If I don't, then you know, someone call me an ambulance. And then I'll probably showcase it in the stream as well. So I'll try and do this Saturday evening from normal time of 7 o'clock. But thank you so much everyone for joining me today, and thank you to all the mods and Bob and Maxim. Maybe Beats is around, I don't know, but thank you, you two. Really appreciate it. and thanks for all the questions, everyone. It really does help the stream, as you can tell. Gets everyone involved, and if you can pop on to Discord, that's also awesome. And if I don't see you again, have a great rest of your week and fantastic weekend. I'll speak to you in the next one. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. The Emperor Protects.